Okay, let's see. Uh, Let me see. Okay, here we go. Now, okay, now, um, like I got company over in the other room, and anyway, he's so damn rude. He over here don't doggone. I'm doing my recording, knowing that this year, everybody can hear everything. He messed me up the other goddamn morning. So okay, I see right now where you going. It seems like that you being like every time when you come over here that you'll do some damn old fuck up shit. But anyway, we gonna go on forward. There, I'll take care of that, and y'all, I promise you that shit won't happen there. Not no more. That he damn in there peeing in the bathroom. How rude, bitch. And then the next thing he go in there the other room. I don't already closed the door because he was snoring in there. Then he come out here, then he uh went ahead and passed gas out of his damn body and just keep on walking. Here I am here. The people would look at me like it's me, which that I do that, but not on damn camera. But anyway, we're gonna talk about that. I ain't gonna talk about that. Anyway, what we're gonna do is right. I'm telling you right now, we can learn a lot from these young people, the youngsters. Okay, the youngsters and how to dress. What's the latest style they can hook up? Cause you remember now, this style is always is a repeat. They ain't doing nothing. Even with their colors, they not doing nothing. We already been into this loud color, this pink thing. I still got a shirt that that I was wearing in high school, but we had to paint like drip paint and colors all over a shirt. I still got mine. Anyway, this is what I am saying is that please stay at the young people business. If you cannot help the situation, do not get involved in it. Now look, this is what happened with this here garbage that's going on. And today, um, this is it. I really don't want to hear too much no more about it because I really don't care. But I don't want to hear no more about it. I'm just talking to us older ones and why that when I played Phil Collins' song that I can I think it would say what it was, whatever it was, I can feel it in the air. Yeah, I had played that because that just telling you what type of person that I am. My feeling towards you, you is that I'm not jealous of you. My situation is deeper than that towards you. I'm envy of you. And envy of you, I wouldn't care if you fall in a hole. I wouldn't help you get out. I wouldn't loan you no hand because of the things or the words that came out your mouth about me. You know what I'm talking about. Also, too, you keep on playing this old. It's just like a record player. You keep playing this is same old record over and over again till the tune is gone and nobody don't want to hear it anymore. Is that all what you got to beat me with? Is what it was uh, a chicken story that I confess as with it was a joking part after the fact. Okay. Anyway, I don't even talk about that because if I talk about it, hell, I can't even remember that to go because if the truth is something you can remember, you can remember. But if a lie, hell, if you repeat it and keep repeating, you start believing yourself. Then not only that, you make it exciting and exciting. Every time people hear the story get long. So before I keep adding to it and it's a lie and this, that, and that. No, I'm not gonna entertain you with bullshit. I'm gonna entertain you to admit that if I said something and laughed about it, you know, it was a joke because we all was laughing about it. That part there was a joke. But the gentleman did give his statement to me. Anyway, he gave his statement to me, and I repeated it. And that's the part that I went wrong, is repeating what he had said, which that I know better. And with all the backlash that I got from, hell yeah, I deserve it and deserve some more, because if you don't repeat what somebody told you, only thing they got to say is one thing. I didn't say that. I didn't say that. So now it all turned out that to come on you, because come on me, I would say that for repeating what this person told me. So now we're gonna go back and forth. Yes, you did. No, I didn't. You did say that. Okay. But you know, people would believe what they wants to hear. People would pick out, you know how we did in school when you have to back in the day, we had to pick out when it came down to English and socials. But it was English, yeah, I think it was that we had to pick out the main event, something like that, or science. One, I don't know which one it was, but anyway, that's what we had to do, and that's what we had to do in school. Pick out the main event. What's come on? Okay, yeah, I think okay, yeah, okay. Then we had to pick out the main event. Okay, never do repeat. Okay. Um, when let's talk about in our home life, when the telephone ring. Well, right now everybody got their own cellular phone, so of course, we may pick it up or bring it to my family. But if you happen to pick it up because it's ain't Retha, ain't Shirley, if you happen to pick it up, or it's someone that you never seen on the caller ID calling, never ask them who they want. Who's no, excuse me, who they want and who's calling. Don't ask them that. When they said, I want to speak to Miss Lisa, is your mother there? You take the phone directly to them. Okay? It's not about you. That's a part of a story repeating. Okay? Don't get involved in it. Just, it ain't nothing dealing with no garbage. It's just life situation, lesson learned. Just don't, it's not your business. Just take the phone to your sister, her phone or whatever. Majority these days we got our phone on our side of us, so So anyway, there's something to think about. Now, I told you guys, and I wear it well, that I am the most disliked person in this sector. Okay, I'm one of them. Okay, but you know what? You know the difference between me and them? I'm not looking for no damn friends. If I get on my damn scooter, either go and steal another one of Walmart shopping cart, or either steal the battery out of the mobile cart, and I bring it home, and then I put a battery on the shopping cart, and then so that's another way how I get down on the interstate, because man, I ain't got time to buy all them batteries. They got about 12 in the store. I can get right off that machine. Somebody always leave it outside, but anyway. So the reason why, because I don't care about friends. My friend I have is my boyfriend, it's my children, it's my family. And we fight just like how it is on YouTube, like cats and dogs. But since Mama passed, Mama been gone now for 6 years, we been stuck together like glue. stuck together like glue. So anyway, it's like that. We don't want to lose, one another, But anyway, this crap here, let me tell you, this is my opinion how it started off. Okay, those that in this here little in the naughty head gang over there, Bless Watson, that's the naughty head gang. Over there at Big Nasty, that's the nasty gang. All on Big Nasty, and then they don't have they got a coconut in their neck. But over there on the nappy head gang, they went inside and had their guts taken out, and for to be slim like myself and others. Okay, they go and do that. I be damned. They put on that, had their guts taken out their stomach, and then they had the people to sew them back up because they want to be fine. I be damned. They did that. They put that weight band in them or whatever that they doing now. They put that in them. I be damned. They had them ate through that and broke the damn the band that's in them. That's what they did. That's over there at the Naughty Head gang. Okay. This little group, the new people that was coming in, they sit back, they watch and they observe. It look like it's fun up here on these panels and talking. And look at your numbers and you just call in and help the whole South. No, it don't work like that. Okay? But this is what they wanted, and that's what because that they gets on they get in their chat and they say something that's smart to make make a little sense. Because like I said, we can learn a lot from the youngsters. Okay, so you say that make a little. So anyway, you would say, "Come on up here." So you start blending. Not only that, you have a communication in the chat. Then you start getting a relationship when they get on the panel. Then you start changing phone them. Then you start talking behind the scene. And again, I think it was Sean Bradley. Someone said this here, but we all are repeating it now. It's stay off the phone. Hang up the phone. Okay. If we live in different states, we live in different states, then how close could we be? Would I ever see this person? But you can call them aunt, uncle, or whatever, mama, daddy, or whatever. But you can call them that make believe thing. Okay, you can afford to call them that, but it's not so. It's just a fairy tale in the mind. Same way my fairy tale in my mind, I tell everybody that I'm on my scooter. Because that just basic is our thing. That we pick up a little thing that we wanted to say when we get down in the chat. You know exactly who's in the room, this, that, and other. We are just dropped, like me, I drop my scooter, my wheelchair, this, that, and other, and I go on. I don't even have to say hello if I don't want to, because I don't drop. Then they know that I'm in the room. No, I'm not in no wheelchair. No, I don't. I'm not. I don't have no scooter. But the fun of it to be in this fairy tale world, it's fun. Okay, this is only me the way how I see it. That's why I sit back and I observe. All right, this is what I see. I see that they all welcome them on their panel. They also too made them a mod. Okay? With that, there ain't nothing wrong with that. But they started changing phone numbers, email. They gets on in they behind the scene. Yeah. I said it this time. But you know, oh God, my legs. See, can I say stretch it out this way? I'm too busy with this crisscross applesauce. It's just hurting. Just I can only do that for so long. Anyway, they um they get behind the scene and as their chat, and then in their time they looking at the replay, they would see your name come across. They would flash on your picture and want to see you. Or they gonna Google you and see, especially if you gotta pay. Then they gonna go to Facebook and gonna see. All right, and then that's what they gonna start it from there. They gonna start doing their investigation about you, but they gonna ask the host. Because remember now, they new coming on board. They gonna ask the host. Oh, I'm gonna talk about me. Hey, who is this lady, Dovin Milton? What Dovin Milton? What's she all about? What she said as a child? I just saw her picture. She's so ugly. This, that, and another. That's what kids do. Okay, that's why they are the youth and I am the adult. Okay, because that's what they say at the playground. You so ugly. My God. And again, I will say, don't hate me because I'm beautiful. Don't do that. That's not healthy for you. Okay? Only thing that I have to say is mouthaditis is a very bad disease. And when you come to me with your mouth, I have a cure for it. Okay? So anyway, that is the mouth divides verse that I have to give you. Anyway, what they do is they behind the scene, and they talk. They talk, dealing that with not with today's talk, but the people that's in the chat. You can't tell me nothing that the content creator didn't know nothing about it. That content creator was asked, someone asked the content creator about you. Now she probably ain't know when you started your foolishness, but she know that you was up to something because that's how you guys been friends for a long time, so she know how you roll. Because you know what, y'all roll like that together. And then also too, let me tell you about these your numbers. As you know, when they the whole B sector is good about helping one another out. They said, subscribe, subscribe, subscribe. Okay, they will get you your 1,000, and they can do it like 2 weeks or in a month time because that you knew, and they want you to start getting monetized. Okay, so you can start getting your check. But listen here, listen. Oh God, now I got to turn this way here. This crisscross applesauce, y'all. Okay, so for you to get monetized, okay? Oh, you get monetized, and they already done told you that yeah, you can do it. Get yourself a channel, this, that, and another. No one didn't have to tell me to get a channel. I knew when I was coming on here by observing. I've been on here how long? I've been observing like 6 years, and I don't have my channel. I'm like 4 years, but I'm not rushing into something, and I don't need no sidekick beside me. No. As you know, when I come out the door and play, no, when I come out this door with all hands on deck, that because I heard you say something about me. Especially when I really don't care what you just say about me, but you don't say something about me. Say the damn truth. And that would take you a long way with me. But if you start lying on me, believe me, if I ever catch you, it'll be next week, months from now, I'm going to get in your ass. Long as that you come on YouTube, okay? And then people fall in love. That's why that they have to go, they have to go and change their name, change their picture and everything. Because if they don't mess up, so they cannot face it. Only thing you got to do when something goes down, Admit you did it. We know you did it. Accept that you did it. Admit it, accept it, and just don't do it no more. Or tell us that, hey, apologize, this is not going to happen no more. You also can do it like that. You don't have to get beat down and beat down from the chat, because that the chat can only go so far, then far as let the host let them go. Okay, so it's up to the host to control the chat, because she reading it too. It's up to her moderator is to get rid of them because they won't stop. You distracting everyone up here in the chat, because when you up down your panel, you don't look down, you don't look at, you read that, but you just keep what you there for the focus. You talking to the whole who else, who else up there on the panel. This is what you're doing. But just as sure you look down and you start reading, it's gonna make you mad. Okay, then your whole concentration of thought don't go on out the window. Now they don't broke you down. Okay, so now in a situation when you get yourself like that, only thing you got to do is listen to the person that answering the question. Majority of the time it be the host is reading the chat, and she'll say, he or she say, well, they want to know, for I'm just making up something, so they want to know that do why you don't like peanut butter but you like jelly, and then you just explain and say what you want to say. Believe me, when on YouTube, especially in the section, listen to the question. Okay, answer the question. Don't give no information. If you answer the question, if you're dealing with a yes or no, you answer yes or you no. If they're dealing with, do not give no information. And that's what, when you start getting information, they not worrying about the question that you said. It was the question can be a yes and no, a yes and no answer. But you would say, no. And then when I had saw them, I had looked over there on that screen, just like you see you giving, see how the story gonna start. Okay, now this is what happened. You said the answer is no. But then you just keep on talking. By you keep on talking, the chat is putting things in the host head, because they are reading it, and also too everyone else is reading it. And then that's when you hear the other folks on the panel say, "Hey, I got something to say," because that you giving information. You say, "I answered the question. The question was no. Why you don't like peanut butter? I never have." That's it. Don't go because that my mama used to take soy oil and the peanuts and roast them till they get nice and brown and this, that, and another. Because that, as you taught, people is pulling out what they want to hear. All right. And they make that wraps around you, then ask you about at the end of the show and see if they gonna get the same response. And I bet you what will happen is that you will say, no, I already told you that I don't like peanut butter. But still yet, and guess what the person that now the host already asked you early, why you don't like peanut butter and jelly. No, I don't like peanut butter. I don't like peanut butter, I like jelly. Okay, the host already asked you, right? So now the panel is filled up with, people up there. Now you don't win and don't ran talking, giving information. All right, information that just only thing it was just a yes and no answer. Okay, you start giving the information, right? Right at the end, when the host is wrapping things up, you watch that host gonna pull out some information that you said as talking. Not they ain't talking about they just know that not, I'm just saying in general, he or she is gonna pull out that information or either what you had no said long time ago, because we don't talk about 4 or 5 things and 6, 7 things, and then we don't talk about that. Now they not gonna ask you nothing about the peanut butter, but it gonna something be pertaining to the peanut butter that you had no said. They gonna bring that back on you. You know what they're gonna do? They're gonna come to a assumption, or they may even ask you months later about it. Okay, so that's why that you tell the truth, and if it is a lie, walk firm in it. You can walk so firm in what you have said and meant what you said, and I'm not changing nothing, and I'm not repeating nothing. You should have got it the first time. Hit the replay. Watch it on there. That what you. But other than that, no, I don't know. I got memory loss. No, I don't know. Well, you should know it's on your mind. It's been so long ago. It is on your. No, I'm just talking to you guys. Well, the host should know it's on your mind. That been months ago when that happened. It's on your mind. You should know. You should be telling me. Other than that, if you can't tell me, then I don't even want to talk about it. I don't know. Okay. So you are basically what you're doing, you are shutting the host down and you still gave the answer about the peanut butter. Okay, so I'm just telling you in a a a, a sarcastic form how to be firm with it and don't make no mistakes about it, because that I'm not on trial here. What you gonna do? Tell people to unsubscribe to me or don't let me get no mods? Who cares? Believe me, it's so many groups right here in this here B section. They only control the people that is like them. You keep on moving on, you're going to find a group that is just like you and that you can dig it, because they believe me, in most places, but it over there in big nasty, and over there in it what did I call them? The is big nasty and friends, okay? And then over there with Bless, that is the naughty head gang. All them over there with wigs and all that fake stuff, because they can't show they real stuff because it's naughty or they don't have any. So anyway, we call that, well, I call it the naughty head gang. Okay. So anyway, that there part there, I want you to understand how this is thing, I'm getting to the part of my opinion, how this is thing uh turned out where it is now. It is not nobody. I don't care that they didn't have nothing to do with it or didn't know nothing about it. The only thing I know that you was in my chat and you was talking about my friend, this, that, and other. But guess what? You was a part of it, because you know why? You gave information of who David Milton is. And if you know why? Because of my name. The name is different. We want to know the name, the face. And when you see who it is, then you don't even know how to take it to the next level of being envious of the person. You totally jealous and think so that's where it stop at. So now I'm gonna make trouble. I'm gonna go and check into her background, this, that, another. At least one thing I can say, I haven't spent much time Greyhound, but I can say that I spent over 17 years with Greyhound. Okay, I don't put my time in 11 years over at Disney. I worked 3 years with the school board. I had my own business in Dolby Flowers and Party Things. Down south, it's still on the internet, but still yet, that ain't got nothing to do with it. Only thing that I'm saying right now. And then here I am, I got Lady Cab, okay? So anyway, that mean to add up that I didn't do nothing in my life, okay? Only thing I did just like you on a wish, gonna happen, meant to happen, thinking about happen, do something about it. I ain't got no money to do it. I'm not like you. I make it work. That's why I'm here. That's why I was able. Matter of fact, the hell with me. I'm talking about this situation, how this is thing. This thing started out of curiosity. Curiosity was where people want to get on the panel because it looked like fun, and people reading the chat and this and that. It looked like a lot of fun. Okay. After that, they seen that now they wanna get involved with want to know the host, more about the host. They actually meet up. They meet up behind private. Then they start changing phone number. Call me later, girl. Now anybody that just jump up and say that, hey, you write down my phone number. Nobody don't have my phone number. This, that, and that. I can't understand why nobody don't have your phone number when all of you in this here they say group. Why nobody don't have your phone number? They do have your phone number. And it was free for you to give out that number there. And when the number that you gave them, you would say this here, call me on this here 1-800 number, because that this 1-800 number and this 1866 number here, that is basically for pertaining to YouTube and this and that. But you call me there and I'll pick up the phone right here on this, that, and other. Okay? You did. You gave that as the curiosity people want to know who this person is and that person is, because you were dying to know about me. Okay? Then, after you did that, you started everybody that was coming along. You went from chat to chat to chat and pulling out, writing down names about who is this person, that person. And the host, and them other damn street runners with no damn shoes on in the hot sun, walking in that hot sand. Okay, them there. They give you the rundown and tell you everything about so-and-so business. This, that, and other. Old stuff, new stuff, it's just the stuff that they think so they know. People don't got promoted in their brains that they don't want to hear it no more. It's not funny no more. She already admitted that it was a joke. Okay? But you still bringing up the same old stuff. Now you got to introduce the new people to it. Only body scared and concerned is you. Everybody else gonna going off to something new and better. But you still stuck right there. And I myself don't went on. And every time see you. Envy of you and wish you a whole lot of bad luck. Know why? Because of your mouth. This mess here that went down, the content creators, they the one that give these here, who's ever asked questions to them, because they're gonna really ask the content creator because they want to get close to them. They want to get close to them. So anyway, they will ask them and they would give them their opinion. They would never say nothing that, oh, she a good girl, this, that, and that. No, they're gonna give you the special person that they are jealous about. Now, see me, I take mine to a whole different level. I'm envy of you. That means I wish you a whole lot of bad luck. Okay, because what you said about me, you could have said, I don't know, go and ask her. Okay? Nobody for what happened today, over the weekend, these last couple of days, is innocent. We should have, everything should be out and good on the table by, what's that day about? I will give it by Wednesday. But let me tell you something. This month, It's my born month, May 24th, okay? Let me tell you something. I had said it was February and it was March. I said I'm gonna get it was too many in the pool. Okay? Too many in the pool to gather around these here content creators like they are a star. Okay? Um I gave them to my birthday. I said all this stuff here gonna be mash up. And that's what happened. So my opinion thought on them, I can laugh. Because I had them already I had them seen it. I had them seen through the bullshit. I mean, just when they open their mouth, I can read you. You don't even have to tell me the story. I just say anything. I can read you from top to bottom and still smile at you and give you my longest nail. That means don't come up here on my hand, okay? But you will touch the tip of the nail, okay? And when you do, I'm gonna wear your ass out every damn time. So that's why when you see me going off and putting it to their ass, they don't like me. They don't care about me. Because you know what? They took the tip of the damn finger and I wore their ass out. Because you got all these here youngins afraid of you because that you are older and you are bigger inside. Mhm. You are, and then what you not because of you bigger inside but young in age, they still afraid of you because that you know what? Because you would say the name of VS, and I be here alone just that and VS didn't like your ass. VSC exactly what I see in all of you, and the ones that she have seen when me and her talk. I don't never ask her about nothing. We don't talk about nothing, but we just have a conversation and talk. But it was not behind the scene. It was read up on screen. You know, that's how I had talked to her. And then she recognized me, and then she know what time I come on. But I just started this 4 o'clock thing now. Usually back in the day, I was coming on about 7 or 8 o'clock. Sometimes it was like at 9. It wasn't consistent with my time, but I can tell everybody. But somehow or another, she was able to see me and say it was a great show, but it wasn't nothing. And then she did not promise me nothing, and I didn't ask the lady nothing. Okay. Now, something beeping. Okay. Okay. Now, I'm going to relate this here to you. When I come, I wait around. I still kept the same energy that I have now. I sit back, I watch, and I observe. I was astonished to see how people act. It ain't nothing about saying our people, just but how actually what the YouTube all about. This another wish that I have. I was over there in the taxi area, but after I changed cars, that's when that I would change over to this sector here. So that's how I wind up over here. So now it makes me the people that I know as a cab over there in that area there. Now I don't see them because I'm over here. I got put over here on this part over here. So that makes me now to okay. Now I got to learn these are people and this and that. So that's how I come around and knowing everybody and make myself be known. You know. And just come in and introduce myself in the chat and this and that. So that's how I pick up a friendly base, not no friendship, a friendly way in these streets. And I always kept the same energy. But those that don't have no sense of humor or personality, you wouldn't like me when you first meet me. You wouldn't. Only thing you can come out of your mouth and say that she crazy. Crazy because I have a sense of humor and a personality. How could you get crazy out of that? You know why? because you want to be like me, and that you see that it's so easy having a little crazy in you with respect. Then be like you, keep up bullshit, and think so that at any damn day things can blow up in the air like this here because that you don't told this person here everything about that person and stay away. Yeah, I don't got into some uh um I don't got into some rap games in this here sector. You trying to rap to me, I'm gonna rap to you, okay? I have not gotten into a rap conversation bad. And what I mean by rap conversation, arguments. Okay? I have gotten into that real bad. You know why I got into it? Because that you have spread the word that um nobody don't like her. She crazy. Don't say, oh yeah, I got it down. And the ones that you told that, and guess what? They come right back and told me. That's why that the same one that's sitting up in your chat gave me the information about you. And you know what? It's not no information that I asked for, but I was giving your address and your real name. Okay, so that's not me and not my style, but I took it. I took it to wave it in your face. You know, see. That's why I took it. Is it gonna make me some kind make me a coin or something? No. I just like the idea that I got information on you. That's where you live. So whenever I get another dog, I can bring him all the way up there to San Francisco to shit in your yard. How about that? So now you told them all these stories about me. Y'all, I'm talking about I'm not I'm not talking out of my head or not talking even over your head. I'm just talking just to tell you a basic. I'm just talking about me and how I see. Because I told you guys, when any story, if you've been with me for a long time, any stories that I tell you, they be true. Either it's about my life, either it's about someone that I know. Either way, these are stories that I can reach out and just touch. Okay, this is what this. So other words, it's not about nobody. I'm just indicating what happened these last 3 days, 4 days, what don't happen, and how they got here, and nobody not exempt to me. All of you are guilty because you know why? All of you are guilty. You're guilty of association, and also, and not only that, you're guilty because that you told whoever asks about me, oh, stay away from her. She crazy. She retarded. She on the school. She say crazy. No, baby. Yes, that's it. I ride a scooter on YouTube in the YouTube street. But in my real life, I got 3 cars. Okay, I use them at one is my personal car, what I got most recent. The other 2 is basic. It's the company car. As my company car. How I got those. Okay, so in other words, I got 3 transportation. Okay, 3 of them. Okay, you said for them not to mess with me, that I was crazy, I was a stalker, everything. And then after you said that I was a stalker, then you come back and say that over the weekend you said that, oh, I be in her chat, I be here and there, just out in, I'm gonna put in my word, just out in the streets. I know a lot of things that she say over there because I be over there in the bushes. Okay, so tell me, this is what I want to know. You said that I was stalking you. That's why I got my foot in your goddamn neck. You said that I was stalking you, right? Those are bad words to me. Stalk what? You the one that's stalking me because you know what? Months later, you found me come out and said, we said you already had no, me and you already don't had no talked about it. When you said what you said, I said that that's the same thing what I just said. You had caught a fever. You had not got hot on the car. You don't got hot and start screaming and hollering. When you hear a person screaming and holler after they mask, that's a sign of damn guilt and wants to afraid and scare me, but it don't work. Okay, so you months later, here you come out with it the week. I be into her chat. I be in the bushes and I be here, there, and other. That's what now then you come out and said what that wish that you had not said it. Yeah, it was this year here. You had not said it months ago when you were trying to have a conversation. No, take that back. No, when I was trying to have a conversation with you and broke it down. Broke it down. It was on your platform too. We broke it down. You answered the question. You also to admit it. So how did you come out of stalking? That I was stalking you when you was came over where I was at. Then you ran back over there at the Naughty Head gang. Told the Naughty Head gang I was uh what you said, stalking you when I'm over here in somebody else's chat laughing and playing on the panel. Talking about I have all rights to say what I want to say. You was there. Then you ran out, y'all, she's stalking me, this, that, and another. How in the hell did it get so? See what happened? Now 6, 7 months later, I didn't stalk you. You came out just a weekend and said that you follow me in out. That's why I come on at 4 o'clock in the morning. I come on at 4 o'clock in the morning. That is peace of mind because that's what time I get up. That ain't time that I leave the house sometime, but that's the time that I get up. But you went and you quite a few of them, but you all a part of that big nasty gang and the Naughty Head gang. Okay, all of you are part of that. All of you. No, most. I'm gonna give it and take a 5 of you creator that was talking about me and telling others to stay away from me that I was crazy and mental. But when it come out all out to it, your craziness show. Just a month ago when that lady was calling, what did you say? You just had an old panic attack. Yeah, listen, I'm turning the phone back on. Listen, she keep this and she's stalking me. That lady wasn't. That's why that be slow to speak. Find the definition of a word that you want to say. And so when you said you definitely have the meaning of it, because if I was stalking you, call the police. That's against the law. If she was stalking you and everybody out here out in the chat, they see her, then we all gonna call the police. We gonna get something resolved that they hear because it's more us than it is her. If she was stalking you, why you didn't ask the chat to help you and give you some idea how to call law enforcement to get this here to stop? Because you lied on the lady. You don't know the meaning of it. You lied on the lady. Only thing you had to do was just block the phone. But because of your maturity in your mind, this is how you act as a child. That's why you don't have much friend. That's why you don't really talk to your neighbors that much because they know exactly that you are a troubled person. You take your hand up, you throw and you wave at your neighbors. And then back in the day, you guys used to go over there, this, that, and other. Now because of your ass, just don't bash up everything. You did. Now, uh, I think so. I see people in the bushes, and also too, I see some people here in the room as I'm looking at the count. Look, let me tell you something. good morning. I'm just telling you, I'm just talking about that, telling people to how to act your age and not your shoe size. So that's when these here people out here, the big nasty gang and the naughty head gang. The naughty head gang is Bless Watson gang. That's the naughty head gang because all of them have to wear wigs and this, that, and another. They can't show their hair because their hair either is nappy or they don't have any. Okay, now, so anyway, and then over there, big nasty gang because all of them look just alike. They just nasty as hell. Okay, so that's why that I call them out like this. So whenever you hear me say it, even if I'm out there in that street trying to put gas in my scooter, even though that my scooter goes by, it really don't have no motor, but I try to put one on there by stealing the one out of a Walmart from their chairs. So anyway, so when I be trying to put some gas and this, that, and that, anyway, I do all that at the gas station. In my mind, from the little thing that I have is the scooter. Okay. They said something. If y'all just listen to this here, okay? They had not said and don't told the rumor that I was crazy. I was that woman is crazy. This and the main thing, it was like crazy, retarded, all kind of down low in the mental mind of a person. hmm That's what they had them say, and it came right back to me. If you just good morning, if you just not coming in, it came right back to me. And then also as it came back to me, what happened this here weekend? A lot revealed. What I said to people early that I was not stalking this here woman. Now they hear it for the first time they self how she carried on. And the lady was not talking off stalking her. The lady just kept calling on the phone. Only thing she had to do was block the call. Wanted some attention. She was up and just she was tickled so much till she having this skirt in her skirt in her drawer with a little brown pudding came out too out of her ass. Okay, that's how excited that she were. So what happened? They had this here naughty head gang, and in that gang it was a whole lot of them. I mean, you got to actually walk around the ice cube and respect this and because if not, they won't help you get your a thousand which that you don't deserve. You don't even need to be a content creator because you don't know what the hell you doing. And the reason why you don't know what the hell you doing, and this ain't something that I make up because Kiki said it himself. What's that guy name? Sir King. About Sir King. You just came around when I came around. I didn't know this. I didn't know that. This, that, and other. But still, yeah, you a content creator. They gave you an award to get you a thousand people so you can get monetized. And you said later on this year here, Sir King, I'm new at this year just like you, and we had just came around. All this here don't happen, but if all this here don't already happen before you got here, but I can't understand that. Why you want to act like that you've been here? You know why? Because of the stories the lies and some truth that been fed to you. And what I mean fed to you, it was told to you. And you shake your head, and then you heard some other saying it. Believe me, but they still in this two group. Then you just put on the something, put on your cap on your head and said, yeah, I was there. Then when you do, I mean, that's any story. You could not stay where you are at. And that because that you Want to be a part and get a name for yourself out here on these streets. Once you have got a name for yourself, you all of you that I know and that I have seen, you don't got a name for yourself. You don't got your number. It got too hot, so you had to get out the kitchen. You go and find something else to do and get on to get into, and then try to uh, start some other shit somewhere else. But let me tell you something. Just make sure that you learn from this here experience. This here sector is a hard one. All of them are hard. Right here, I think so with this sector here, I think so it's a patty cake baker's man here. You got them deep ones over there. They got the chef department serving you at your job. Okay? So that's something that you got. Oh yeah, also too in the other sector that they got one friend, two friends that at one another. They didn't know they was one didn't know that the other one was at her, but they was communicating on the phone everything that they were doing, and they supposed to met each other at the store. But the other one decided to call the state that she left the kids at home, but she was going to meet her at the mall. They were shopping. They were gonna do some things. Okay, both two YouTubers. The girl child got kids got taken away from her. All the while it was the girl right here that them two was hanging out and talking and meeting at the mall and this, that, and other. She the one called on her. Okay? So in this B sector, nobody gets a pass. Okay? Because there is some players that's in this here that been hurt in it, but that's okay. A player that been hurt, you was a part of it that started shit too. But you ain't started as no. I'm just gonna go ahead and just say it. It doesn't matter when you start, but you was a part of giving out information on me. Okay? Because I'm not affiliated with this year, but it's still affiliated of this year or what had to happen. Only thing different is that they was in the chat and doing this and they did the same chat and in the Nottinghead game, the president of the Nottinghead game. They did that in there on me. You know why? Because that you guys told them and gave them a rundown about me. And then when they took one look at me and look at this here goddamn hair, the first thing went in their mind is that they got a coconut in their damn neck. They big and they big fat. Legs all chased with no skin, and between their legs look like they just got burnt with fire, and the skin don't come off. The other one over there is damn stuttering over there in the not here game. She can't hear, she can't talk, she's stuttering, and also too she take her husband and put him by the window 24 hours. She no take that back. She put him in there in the morning time, and when she get through, she take him away like 6 o'clock in the evening because he have to tell the neighbors and watch the neighborhood what time the school bus come in. All right. So anyway, you guys was a part of this year. That's what I'm talking about. You guys was a part of this year when them people came on board and y'all, hey, pretty Kimmy, this and the pretty Kimmy with the coconut in the neck. Oh, so you just went on and on and on with these people. They human. You welcome them in, but Sky, what is Clyde Diva? You try to give her a hard time, but look what these damn people don't did to you. Mm-hmm. I don't know nothing about Clyde Diva. I don't. But I go over in there because I think so it's interesting. I went over there like about 3 times, but she got too many rules to follow. She got you like I'm in the army of the Lord, just that another. All these strict rules is like when you come over my house, take your shoes off, put your shoes on the door, pick your shoes up, take them and put them where the shoes go and sit out to the garage. All these are rules, but still, yeah, Leave one thing you can say. When you leave from over there, you're going to have to join us over there to Lovely, where they call us the drunk. And we are the drunk, and all of us are in AA. How about that? Okay, so anyway, she will teach you how to drink and how much to drink. Very, very slow. That's what really do get you drunk. Them slowing. Very, very slow. So if you want to know how to drink slow and talk slow, that's when you can go over to Clyde, what name, Clyde Viva place, okay? And then after you don't have one too many, that's when you can fake it until you make it, until you get there. That's when you come over. No, take if you want a little more to drink, that's when you can a little more to drink, but you still can't handle no more. But if you want to sit back and play a game of spade and eat some sauce meat and some fried conch fiddle, that's when you come over there to a Lovely with all us that's in it. But you gotta, before you come over there, you gotta be a member of the AA. Okay, I'm just saying it. Yeah, and so that's what we at. But meanwhile, you want to keep us stuff and hide your hand behind your back. You go over there to the Naughty Head gang. Over there, the Blessed Water, that's the Naughty Head gang. Or you go over yonder where that Big Nasty at. Okay? Big Nasty really did shock y'all. Y'all should be in shock. I'm not. I'm not in shock. Big Nasty still don't is shaking her in her boots and hope that nobody says anything about this here. But she can defend herself. But let me tell you something. Everybody else can get hurt in this here. But she want to walk firm. You see what happened? You guys don't sold in her head that she was 110 pounds. This is what y'all fed in her head, and then it went to her that big, so she thinks that she is the queen. And then over there at the nappy head gang, over there the nappy head gang, they don't boost up that she was a baby. And then meanwhile, all the rest of you, you didn't want to hurt her feeling, because I know that she asks you guys all the time. I don't put on a little weight. Now I'm 110. So anyway, so y'all sold her that dream that she was 110. No. She actually was 105, but she just was concerned about, now she weighed 110, and she don't want to be fat, okay? Okay. Now, look at this here. Y'all don't sold her the dream. That's the same way how they don't sold these other people this is dream and this information about me and others. Look at this same old team player on their team. Matter of fact, they are not on their team. They basically just come around with no beef or nothing towards you. Just enough. That's all that it is. All right. So they come around, and the same one, the Naughty Head gang and Big Nasty gang, was talking about them. Was cremating them right there in their face. The same exact thing what they said about me, that I was dumb, ignorant, stupid, retarded, and need to be put away in an institution. All the while that I got life. I got a personality. I got a sense of humor. That's up to you to lighten up yourself and get a laugh in. Because if you're hanging around me, that's what they say. That only thing I'm gonna do is just laugh or keep you laughing. What I do, I try to do it. No, I just had a sense of humor all my life. All my life, businesswoman like me, I need to be. I'm crazy. Need to be put in an institution. This, that, and that. That's what they said about me. I am a cancer survivor from breast cancer. I was in stage 3. Uh, they knocked me out of full time in working. My husband passed away. All this year hit the fan. I turned out getting the widow's pay and getting disability. Okay, that's what I did. And besides the coins that my husband had left, that we saved, and that went and that what he had when we got into the marriage. Okay, did you know I was over there at the Naughty Head game to one of those 10 o'clock meetings that the Naughty Head gang have, the Naughty Head hosts have. I was over there. It dropped down in the chat. Uh, Dovey on disability. What is wrong with that? I put in my time. And since that you are younger than me, is your job is to continue to take care of me for all the rest of my days. That's what they put. Was embarrassing to me? Yes, it were. Was I mad? Of course. And it all is pertaining to this bullshit that went down. Is no innocent person with this here shit here. The only thing the innocent is that they try to play innocent because that they was the key player talking about everybody and saying this and other about neighbor, all that they didn't know who they was telling, fucking them up to. See, you come over here, my 4 o'clock is in the morning, and sometimes I have to holler at y'all and just tell y'all, are you awoke? Or this ain't what you want to hear this morning, then you need to go back to bed. That is what they have did. Now, like Nika said earlier, it was good. She said that she is through. After today, she said that she don't want to hear no more about this and stuff because it's disgusting. You know why you don't want to hear about it? Because it's finna get down with you. Yeah, it's finna get down with you. Then again, everything is going down. What Kimmy, wasn't it Kimmy did? What Kimmy said, what O said, so forth and so on. All the while, how did they get that information? How did they know my name? How did they know about the joke with the chicken soup about y'all? Yeah. How did they know from y'all? And another thing that they was curious about me with the scooter. Yeah. They don't have a sense of humor or personality whatsoever to get your laugh on for the day, because when I jump in the track, it's supposed to be funny anyway. These ladies here had done skin and grin with me about my scooter. All the while, again, I wind up with this here mess with this here with the president of the Naughty Head gang. The president of the Naughty Head gang was doing undercover stuff. And what I mean by undercover stuff, they keep saying that Dove is mad about the ranch. I'm mad how the procedure was. I wasn't doing the damn thing anyway, and I never was around. So, but anyway, I did thank her. But I had asked her first. She had said that she had need a temporary mod. So I say, okay, I'll be one. And so anyway, now you see that? Okay, it's okay that I be one. You tell me whatever to do, because I don't know. You know what she said? She said yes, and then she related her phone number, personal number, over to me. That's the same thing how it went with these here players that's in this here mess. That's how this here went. It was a conversation between me and her behind the scene. And it all was basic was business. But I knew I was not her style because that she told me that being something like the back thing, but you one thing they gotta understand is that a week before that she took the week before she took it, I had already asked her that if something is wrong, I don't see my register. She go, oh, I cannot see exactly what is going on in the chat or some of the story. She said, no, I'm gonna give it back. You see, she was already, but don't took it, and then she don't giving it back. Then a couple of days later, she took it, and that's when all this here come out, and that's when I said it. I said it, and y'all listen to this out. I said it. I meant what I said, but I was nothing but a damn bullshitter. When I said that, yeah, she took my wrench and gave it over to Kiki. The ones that don't have a sense of humor or personality and see what I'm all about and see how busy, yes, yeah, yes, you guys, busy that I am, you would be, you would have laughed about it. But with you not with a sense of humor, oh, you run with that. Hell, I don't damn care. I said it one time. I said, yeah, I said it. But look at it right there in your face. This woman ain't got time for that. Every time she get on the phone, she hello, bye, this, that, and other. And I get back with you, this, and that. I'm dropping off, I'm picking up. You know, shame on you. But I was gonna try, but I couldn't. No, I couldn't. I was too busy. Then she turned around and said that I had said that I have to work. I got work to do. Okay. And but when that sister him saying that 12 o'clock, 1 o'clock, she got on that 10. What the hell? I got lunch people. I ain't got time to be sitting on a damn phone talking to some damn people I don't know and would never ever see and not getting paid. When these other people I'm on a contract and I'm getting paid, then how I came in it with this here, what the name, the George Zimmerman guy. I have my taxi. I have my vehicle. All right. The other driver that I dispatch for and give them work. You see, because I am advertised. Okay, they are not, but I can still give them work from a percentage cut of their money. So that's what at times I say that, like for my personal self, it is 3 cars. But um with with them, they some of them, if they have to use my car to do a favor for me, that is fine. But other than that, I don't been in certain all kind of situation where they don't hear the car and don't drove on and they came back to me. Then I had to look up to see who drive the car for them for the police, them to get them the ticket. This, that, and another. Okay. Okay. Dealing with that, with that all said. I have contracts with hotels. And you know how it is, especially when it's party time. New Year, the hotel, them, oh boy, I have to get some rental cars to be there to help the people out, right? To keep my name good. And they know that if they need a cab, they know who to call, right? I even have Delta pilots and stories. And the stories, they are 5 a.m. pickup. Okay, I like that, and I want to keep that standard. So okay, the hotel called me, need a pickup. The pickup was close. The hotel is closer to me, so everybody was out. So I go and pick up the gentleman. The hotel did not tell me who it were. They don't do that. The gentleman is outside. That's what they tell me. He outside walking around. So I get to the Marriott, the Hilton or the Hilton. I get yeah, it's the Hilton. I get to the Hilton. The guy doing like any customer. Hello, good morning, sir. How you doing? Yeah, where you going? Y'all just follow me as I act this out. Well, sir, where you going? So how you been today? How things going for you? He said, okay. He was in the back seat over on the passenger side, on the right hand side, on the passenger side in the back. So anyway, I kept looking like that, looking up here in the visor. Then I looked back. I said, you know what? You look familiar. And then of course he had asked me about could I stop along the way for him to get um some breakfast. So anyway, went through drive through Dunkin' Donut, no big deal. So anyway, and I kept looking at. I said, you know what? I saw you somewhere. The guy just smiled. The guy didn't say yes, no, or where. I said, I know that face. That's what I'm saying. The guy still smiling and just really, and just the guy did not conversate with me like, hey, it's a beautiful day. This and that. I was doing the talking and doing answering the question, and he was saying, like, just basically with a smile and just thank what he said, Dunkin' Donut and thank you. When the guy I'm still watching the guy. I said, I don't know where, but it's on the tip of my tongue. I said, but he just cannot come out my mouth. I don't know. But I do know I've seen you somewhere. The guy got out the car and got out. He paid for his fare. He was walking. And then he was sort of looking back at me. I said, I know who you are. I said, you is George Zimmerman. The guy did not tell me that. The guy did not agree with me. He just smiled and went on into his workplace. That was it. That was it. Now, their mind is set up like this. They said that I did it for the coin and I didn't care about Trayvon. Hell no, I didn't care about it. It wasn't my child. I'm not over there. They were so angry and still carrying that on with George Zimmerman that I should have didn't give him no ride or didn't give him no ride or think of Trayvon and kill him because what he did with Trayvon. I'm a mother, I'm a grandmother. And I'm going to do that for y'all ass, lose my contract for showing a discriminating that ain't got a goddamn thing to do with me. I'm sorry that the kid is dead, but what it got to do with me because he dead? What it got to do with me? So I should say that I should walk out there and just look at the man. Oh, you George Zimmerman. I'm not giving you. No. I didn't operate like that. The guy did not tell me who he were. I told the guy. Now, she say, oh, she George Zimmerman. Then another one said, oh, they gonna come by the house and shoot. They gonna what they say? They gonna kill you. This, that, and other. It's worldwide. It's worldwide. I said it, and what I feel like, basically with Pizarro, is that her chat was boring one night. But anyway, I just came over there, just to say hello. Sit on the porch a little bit in the rocking chair, and it was late one night, and the mosquito was biting. So anyway, that's how it is. So anyway, and then we just brought up the conversation, and then I just brought up that it's why should I jeopardize my freedom for some people that not gonna know exactly what happened to me, but just say what they said about the next person that's dead. Oh, he was a YouTuber. I remember him on YouTube. That's exactly what you're going to say to me. Yeah, she was a YouTuber. She was in the beach, but now she got life in jail. Everybody, including the man in the corner store. How this is my version of it. Is I'm the taxi driver and take this man on the work. The law and the Lord above gonna take care of him. If whatever the case may, is no deed go unpunished, if it's good or bad. I don't have nothing to do with that. So they take it and beat me down on my head. Oh, she took Georgia. Now see, now that is what you call harassment. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I'm gonna show racism towards this here guy because that he killed George. Don't ain't they doing that over there in Central Florida to him? I took him. I didn't pick him up. I had him in the AM. I took him once, but my company took him twice. Hmm. But not we did not bring him back home. So they get it, and then that what's that girl name? That Faye Yaya. Oh, she had to put her 2 cents in it. This, that, another. That's why. And then Zario went and told Big Nasty, and that like about 11:30, 12 o'clock the next day. Big Nasty had her 2 cents and saying that how crazy I was and did that. That what Big Nasty said. Okay. But Big Nasty had no said and did a whole lot. Big Nasty, you not innocent. Same way I'm gonna say that the Naughty Head gang had something to do with it. Cause the way how y'all started and that thing, what you started about talking about people and talking about me. That's when Big Nasty said her 2 cents that I was crazy, ignorant, retarded, and then oh she don't like. Get what she said that she didn't like. I was down in the chat. Somebody told her something about I was sitting, some kind of words or something, whatever they were. Wish that it was not true. Later on, she said one day, "Is that Dovey down there?" Because again, I had came with my scooter. Is that Dovey down there? I want you. Oh, so she went on with this here garbage can cussing at me. Of course, my daughter is older than you, and that is the baby girl. I'm gonna spank that ass, and I spank that ass. So we even. She don't like me, and I'm very, very envy of her. If I see her fall in a hole, if I can't cover it up on top of her ass, I walk away from her, but I would not lend a hand to get her out of there. Okay? I wouldn't. Now, with Lady Nika and I can't remember really how that went left with us. I can't remember, but I do know, I do, let me see. That was, oh, no, I take it back. That, I think so, that I was over there, we were barbecuing that Saturday over there at Lovely House, right? We had no stayed out all night long, and then when daybreak opened up, that's when I had went over to AutoZone, and had that, bought some stuff to polish up my scooter, right? Because that me and the schoolettes, the schoolette is my people. Me and the schoolettes, we was going out, out on the town, like the motorcycle gang. So, but me and the schoolettes, that's what we was doing. Anyway, we were waiting for daytime, because we was up all night and playing cards, just shooting shit, dance, did a little bump, did a little hustle. Okay, so that's what we had did. Okay. Something had don't happen where that somebody came by and said something about some video, all right? And the video had on there where Big Nasty was talking very, very rude. It was an old thing back when they came in, was talking very, very rude. And with me, I I felt that and said how I can't read the exact word what I was saying, but I'm gonna say this here. But what it was the meaning of, she's young. How could you let this here child talk that way to you? What's the matter with you? You know, this girl said this. So anyway, reason why my response was like that because that they all had this thing of being afraid of Nika. You know, you see a big black woman, this, that, another. Of course, you would get sort of kind of afraid. You know, she's a giant or whatever. But you know, I never seen her. I never did look at her like that. I always just looked at, hey, that's who she is, Lady Nika. This, that, another. So whatever another happened, they had I don't know what had happened to me, but even whatever, it was one night, and that guy Bashful Bashful B Bashful, something like that. He was over in the chat with over there, sitting out in the yard with us over to Lovely's. Again, I waiting on for we've been up all night long, and so you know. So anyway, I saw him in the chat, and I saw another person. I saw when they left. So they went over and told Nika and Nika and president of the Naughty Head gang told him some things that I was saying. Now, this here happened. This here happened like a couple days before. So somehow or another, I don't really know how I wound up there on the platform, but anyway, I was there, and they was talking. They was talking, saying that somebody said something horrible, or I said something horrible about these ladies. I didn't know what they was talking about. Uh, President Naughty Head, she had said some stuff, and then Nika had said, so what are you talking about? I got a video of that. And the name of this video is that Let Me Scratch My Throat. That in case anybody want to go back and watch it. Okay. I didn't know. Then Pizarro came up and Pizarro broke it down, this, that, and another. I kept on saying I didn't know. And the reason why I didn't know is because that how they were saying it. And it was the truth. I did not say that. And I stand firm about what I was saying. That I think so I think they played the radio or something. Somehow or another that when I heard it and I was like, was stolen this y'all. Is that what y'all talking about? I didn't even think none of it. And I swear God, it really did had no. I had totally had no forgot all about it. But I stand by it. I would say no because that then and would have fight about it because I was so firm in what I had believed. But it because of the way how they had brought it to me and what they were saying, I didn't have no idea because that how it was told to me is that these two ladies or something was talking about somebody, whatever the case may be. Anyway, way how they broke and they said it, I didn't understand it. And I was going over back and forth, pots and pans, that I didn't know what they was talking about. And I think it was Pizarro, the one that was able to break it down exactly what they was talking about. And then I go, oh, that. And that's when I'm like, that's what it is. So that's what I think that's the night that me and Nika got into an argument. Okay. Hey, the gods of, if I said it, which that I did say it, but I can't repeat it, because if I repeat it, it'll be like I don't told the lie. I can repeat what I cannot remember what I had don't say it. But anyway, it was on some bullshit stuff about this little girl talking to this grown woman like that. And this grown woman backed down her pride to listen what this child school her, console her, or whatever another the word is. And I didn't like it. I didn't like it. So that's how that came in. We gave each other 50 feet. Then some other kind of incident popped off, and we had a word too then, but I can't remember that. If that was all in the same day. That's what that word was talking about. Okay, that's dealing fact with me and nigga. All of them. Uh, president of the Naughty Head gang. She went and got this big woman. She sounds fat. I didn't see the name Brenda. Put that night there. Put Brenda on me. They was going down in the line to spank my ass, and you know what I did? I spanked their ass every damn time. After that, now you see how all this is roll, all them at me? Well, all of them want a piece of me. All right. This the same way how that they did in this situation of what's going on with them this weekend. Nobody don't get no pass because that this didn't have no took place. Only they didn't need different to come to the forefront. That all that is. So now, uh, that pertaining to me and nigga, me and Deanna always good people, and it just and then Bless is, oh, excuse me, sorry, I don't know that person, but President Naughty Head or the Naughty Head gang, um, she cannot sit down and let's have a meeting of the mind. Okay, she cannot sit down. She always got to sick somebody, and Ken fall in this same paper. Ken had made it clear. I guess when he was on his way in transferring where he gonna go. Ken have said that these two ladies have been good to me. But I was saying to Ken that in my you guys, I got five five shows what I had did the last few days about this his situation, and then me and Ken had it out and this, that, and another, so forth. Did a personal one to him, okay? I don't know. Maybe it's not on his schedule for him to check it. But after all that, he supposed to be a bad motherfucker. Same thing to me. I carried a file all the goddamn time, and I'm quick on it. Been to the goddamn jailhouse. As what they say when they docked me, 17 times that I've been arrested. That's what they said. 17 times that I've been arrested. And out of those 17 times, I never had to change and put on they damn stank ass uniform, nor put on their funky ass damn shoes, nor even had to get my coins and get me out, or call some other man to represent me to get me out. Now time that I had to do that. So if I got 17 felony, you know good and goddamn well it ain't nothing for me to get one more. That ain't nothing for me, because after all I got 17. And then you want to come and fuck with me? That's what you want. You want, and this is what you want. So anyway, they uh President Naughty Head, president of the Naughty Head gang, she talked and other talk pertaining to me, and then here go Ken put himself in that position that he was there. Okay. But what I cannot understand, and that's why that's the word that I mean when I had said that, Ken, they use you. You was used. Ken was used in the sense of when they are talking about someone and he's supposed to be a badass, okay? Because after all, he said he from New Orleans and he a badass. Well, then again, I'm from goddamn Florida. They don't find now damn body here. So anyway, he was saying that he was from New Orleans and this, that, and other, and you don't mess with New Orleans. Which that he didn't even say to me. He was saying to somebody else in a conversation, something maybe about a week or two. Now you see, so Ken decide to go the other way, and they decide to to separate. Okay, but when Ken came in, make sure you hear me close. When Ken came in here, this is basically like just old news. And reason why it's old news because I'm having a flashback of big I'm having a flashback of President Naughty Head game. And it's old black pepper. What are you gonna do? This is a Ken was fed when he came in there. He was gave to run down how this sector operate. All right, he was given that. So when Ken came on, and what I said, he came in like a firecracker. He was also too into before he came over there to President Knotthead of the Knotthead gang. He was over with somebody else, and then back then it was me and View was in the chat together, and I don't know who room we was into. Oh, let's take that back. I'm sorry. I didn't know who house we was over, and I was having a word with him about why you so mean. What's up with you? Why you so this here violent guy? So he came in here like speed racer. Then he had transferred over there dealing fact with President Naughtyhead, president of the Naughtyhead gang. So little by little, he was saying stuff over there. And the only thing that we could do as the people, just, you need to stop that. Get rid of them there. So somehow or another, somebody start paying attention to the chat. And that's when President Naughtyhead of the Naughtyhead gang, that's when she start checking him and telling him, stop, that's not nice, and how you talk to these ladies and just and so she checked him. Also through Also, too, as she checked him, you know how you can take a dog, I'm not calling him no dog, but I'm just saying, you take a dog, you put the thing that leash around the neck because he biting, want to bite somebody and barking. What do? You pull him back, but you really want to let him go, so you slacken up the rope a little bit and say, like, okay, here he go on this bicycle. Here you go. Either you gonna turn the sprinkler on or you gonna deliver it like that. I'm getting my dog. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, that's how it was with President Naughtyhead at the Naughtyhead game. She had the rope on, but also too for certain people, she let the dog go. Hmm. So that's what I had said and meant by Ken. They use you, man. But the wronger I had, don't say I ain't kissing ass, I ain't making up ass, and I love the way how things is now. But I had said, yeah, this was in these 5 days. When I was telling somebody about it, I was talking to a group or something about it. I was wrong. And I had apologized in a video I did, just apology video to Lady Nika, because that even though that Lady Nika and Bless, they got a YouTube ship, I had called Nika's name in it with the President Naughtyhead gang, other Naughtyhead gang. Okay, I had called her name and saying that she did too. And then you know what? That was wrong of me because that don't mean necessarily that she had anything to do with that or the things that he was saying, telling him to say this, that, and other. He, for what I, it went both ways. He's talked about it and said that how they talk behind the scene and how they talk behind the scene. I thought I heard something. No. How they talk behind the scene. These ladies here tell him what to do, not to do. Basically, he is raising him to be a gentleman out in these streets because you know you don't hear none of the other guys talking like that. Okay, to us. So what I did was I should have stayed focused on what I was supposed to be dealing with and did not mention her name. So I made a video of that and basically apologizing about that there. But I'm still gonna live. But what happened is today, what happened these last few days, nobody's not innocent in this here. Only thing, no, wait a minute. Yes, it is some people are innocent because they didn't know. But they had basically uh them other ladies who they was curious about this person. They was curious about me in the scooter and my name. They was curious. This is me. This is something that I come up with. They was by asked April about her color and maybe her work ethic in her makeup, because she do a great job of makeup. If I was getting married again, I would have had her flew her in to do my makeup. But so anyway, and I would say in that term, yeah, that was like a I can't think of nobody else. But I can see those 2 points, what they have said about April and what they said about myself, because they was curious. And these here the Knotted Gang and the Knotted Gang and Big Nasty Gang, they gave the rundown as they asked the business, so that's how they went in on us. That's how they decided to pick and go and see what I'm all about, and they dropped it down in the chat. So anyway, nobody not innocent in this here. Them key players, what they all want to get into, to be a part of the action, what they call want to be a part of the 18. Everybody, unless you get on with them, you ain't got nothing out here in these streets. You won't have no friends. You won't be popular. You won't be well known. You got to get in with these. I think like about 4 or 5 people. Then you can call some shots and keep updating whoever going on next. Long they end up this little gang here. Update them, let them know what's going on, so they know what to say and this, that, and other. All this is taking place behind the scene. That's why I said that Kiki, you was used. Okay, that's why I said that. But other than that, I'm good. But I had to let you guys know exactly. This is just me saying this, and nobody ain't telling me this. This just me saying it. Nobody don't have to tell you everything, anything, when the shit, shave, and bathe. But see, they had to tell Ken that when the shit, shower, and bathe, because he's not mature to use his brain with knowledge and maturity. Because if anybody get on the YouTube, on social media and say that I like eating ass. Now I love me some ass, so I like eating that. That's what he said. That's what he liked to do. What is that to say? And you say you're a daddy and a married man. It's the maturity. So what that his parents can teach him, God bless to not bless, but to the Knotted Head Gang and later Nika tried that aim this guy in the right track, which way to go on the street. So he know that it wasn't no changing and no help for himself. So he rather pack up his bags and leave. That's the same thing with old dude and Kimmy is doing. What the hell they gonna do? Say what you say. They don't believe me. There's a lot of people like you, and a lot of people want to put their hand around your neck and choke you. But anyway, that is what I wanted to talk about. Give you my opinion on it by using me for example, because I couldn't use nobody else here because I don't know nothing about nobody else, but I can talk about me. And that's basically, if you new coming over here with me, that basically is what my channel is all about. Is this is the first time I ever talking about these in my morning sector. Now, if I hear them say something, then I would come on or jump on the panel if they let me up there and say whatever I have to say to whoever want to play with mama. Okay, so I know how to line them up on my scooter and run them over. So anyway, that's what it's all about. And I thank you. I'm sorry I stayed so long, but I was here at my time, 4 o'clock. I just around here just fooling around until I did something to this thing and lost my had to start back over. But anyway, you guys, thank you. Have a great day, and I'll see you later in these streets. Bye.